What's up, guys? My name's CJ. I'm the owner of Saga Ridge Equipment, and this is a yard tour today. So before we get into it, I wanted to sort of explain who I am, how I got into this, where I'm at, so on and so forth.
Payment right here.
Keep it short, and I'll show you some of this stuff. So I was a Navy vet, 5 years from 2014 2019. This was sort of a childhood dream of mine to have an equipment business, and it wasn't until like November or October, November of this last year that I finally decided how I was going to do it. So I started with that trailer right there. First rental headed out, baby. Let's go, dude. Oh, I'm so nervous. Please don't wreck my stuff. Which then led me to this truck right here, which led me to the dumpsters that are over there, and now the truck that I'm sitting on. Through help with, my wife and some mentors and everything like that, I was able to finally understand how I was going to get into the business, sort of figure out work and things like that. Now, it has been an absolute pain in the butt starting this business. This thing is broken right now. This is a 96 International 4700. It's got a 20K reading winch system. It's pretty kick-ass, but since I got the truck, I've just had nothing but problems with it, with the PTO and actually using the bed. I mean, it's been leaking, it's been...
Oh yeah, baby.
Not picking stuff up. Not even off the bed, let alone off the ground. Had to call in favors from mentors and other friends and things like that, because I've sort of started to figure out this business and this game is all about who you know, as well as what you know. So like, I needed to learn my limitations when I was starting out. Like, I can rent you a dumpster, I can rent you a trailer. I know what I can do with this truck, with that truck. And that's sort of the what you know part. And then the who you know is like, well, this broke. Or I'm not getting anybody to rent that out. Or I don't know what to do with this right now. And it's like, well, we'll get some work here. We'll get some work there. We'll get some live loading. We'll keep the dumpster on there. We'll scrape stuff out of the back, things like that. But it has been an absolute blast, to say the least, learning this business and things like that. So I'm sort of going to jump into showing you guys some of the equipment and around the yard as well. So hope you guys enjoy. I thought it'd be fun to show you guys how I had this set up. I had my phone wedged right here, shooting that way on the truck. So I'm going to show you guys first the truck. This is a 2015 F350 four-wheel drive. If you can tell right there, that's the manual locking hubs. And yeah, I love this truck. It's under 200,000 miles, 6'7". It's sort of the truck that I've always wanted. I wanted a flatbed. I wanted a four-door diesel. I've had three F250s or 350s. This now becoming my fourth. But yeah, this is... I actually started, my first ever dumpster was this one right here, an absolute gem. It's full of some stuff right now. I'll tell you guys sort of what happened with that, but one of my friends, now a friend and mentor, sold me both of these and delivered them up here to the yard. So this is the yard. Kind of cool. My friend owns a diesel, light duty diesel service, and he owns like 6 acres out here, and he hasn't been really doing much development up here in the front. Talked with him, and yeah, I'm starting to do it now. So I did my own grading work and cleared this out, so we don't have any like standing water here or anything like that anymore. We got to get some the county just came and fixed that culvert. There's a culvert over there that, well, there is no culvert. I got to fix that. I got to get a stick and put it in myself. We actually have another turnaround over there. But yeah, this is sort of how I started everything. That was my first dumpster with that truck. Bought that truck, didn't come with a dumpster. That tarp actually doesn't work, not really. And this was my first piece of equipment right here. It's a 8x20 car hauler. I bought it brand new, like a dummy, but I just like to have kind of nicer stuff, which is sort of like stupid when you're renting things, but whatever. It's two 3,500-pound axles. It's really just a car hauler. I can't move equipment with it or anything. Now, I started my business because I wanted to have equipment. I just thought that that would be a good way to sort of as a means to an end, sort of increase bottom line, things like that. I can always use it. Big passion of mine is cars. So a few friends of mine, like the Daily Driven Exotic guys, they, we're talking and doing some business and stuff together. So it's nice to have a trailer like that, but it's not really making me all that much money all the time. So that being said, I had to learn and pivot my business. And it's just been tough. It's been tough because this thing's breaking all the damn time. I'll show you guys what's going on with it right now. So it's a manual, and this is the sort of the overdrive, if you would, so that I can actually do more than 50 or 55 on the interstate. When it's up like that, it's in the higher, so I can actually go faster. When it's down, it's lower. So like when I'm loaded, that little red button right there is down. Those are a couple of the handles for what should be right out here. You can see this has just been completely disassembled because I need a new valve control. Yeah, this was leaking. The previous owner did not do any maintenance on it, and it completely warped the block. Absolute blast figuring out that problem. So that's, $1,500 right there, just getting the valve body and the valve control right there. And that's with friends helping me out and hooking me up and stuff. So yeah, it's been fun, to say the least. I did this grading myself and was able to sort of make a little bit of it, just really clearing it out and making sure there's no standing water, and put in a drain right there. This is very much still temporary. We need to come back through here, level this out. This blue tarp right there is actually going to get put into one of the dumpsters there and hauled off. And we need to figure out what we're doing here. Do a small burn pile, whatever. I need to get some gravel out here, but whatever. This is a little yard tour, so I hope you guys enjoyed this. I've got some other videos and other content and things like that I've already filmed that I'm going to be dropping in and around this video, like me making my first big mistake with that truck, which was awesome. Love that for me. You guys, I'll put the clip in right now. So I forgot that I was going to tell you guys how this happened. So the truck basically went down, and I had taken a call like the week before, and somebody needed this dumpster outside of my service area. And it was the holidays. It was pretty slow. So I was like, whatever, we'll do it. And got it out there and couldn't get it off the truck. So left it there over the weekend on the truck, talked with the GC, and he was like, yeah, that's fine. Don't worry about it. And I was going to give him a break on the rate and everything. Well, the homeowner and then the GC and everybody started getting a fluster. I was able to get it patched up, get the dumpster in the street. We got it dropped off. I wasn't able to get it dropped yesterday because of this, but I put so much fluid in, we were able to get it out. Just trying to help this customer out. I don't know what to do next, but we got the can down. I got a friend who can come pick it up. I don't know what to do though. The dump closes at 2, it's already noon. I think it's got to stay here. Which they wanted it in the driveway, then they wanted it in the street, whatever. Be flexible and, try to be accommodating as best as I can. Well, so then this was outside of my service area. This was barely in my service area, really also outside of my service area. which is, you know, about 15, 20 miles around this yard here. So I had to call in a favor from one guy to go get that sold me this 25 yard, actually, to go pick that one up, dump it, bring it up here to the yard. Second can coming down, baby. Good payment right here. And then I had to get somebody else to go pick this up, and I'd never really done business with him before, and I didn't have my card on file with that dump because it's out of my service area. So I was like, just bring it up here. I'll pay you X amount, you know, $250. Just bring the dumpster up here. I need to get it off. This GC is losing their mind. The homeowner's losing their mind. It was like 2 days over and in the middle of the holidays, and they were losing their marbles. They said that they were going to need a swap on this 25 yard. They didn't. Just a mess. They only filled it up like halfway. And the only reason I was going to work that one job is because he said he was going to need a swap for the 25 yard. Anyways, my friend came in clutch, picked it up, dumped it, brought it up here. And then this one was for a home removal, or not a home removal, but they were just clearing out the home, sort of like spring cleaning. And he thought he would only need it for a week. 1 week became 3 weeks. And then we went to go pick up this dumpster. I couldn't, but my friend did. So I met him up there, collected the money, and then look at this. The way that they loaded it, whatever they loaded, this collapsed.
And I come over here to get the damn thing, and it's a 20-yard box, and somebody's dropped a piece of concrete or
just enough so that they couldn't get the hook over it. Like the hook just couldn't slide over and then be able to hook around here. So then we had to call. Luckily, my friend had a mobile welder who had a torch, and he had to come out to the yard and blow a hole in the middle of that. Let me get that. While I'm standing there, it's 27 degrees, spraying water on the top side so that everything in it doesn't catch fire. A blast, man. Like, it's fun because you don't really know what to expect, and as much as it sucks, it builds character, right? So this has sort of been my experience in the start of this business so far. So right now the truck's down, so I'm tossing business around to some of my other friends and stuff like that when people hit me up for dumpsters. That's all you can really do, and try to pick up some work in the meantime, some labor work, and build up enough to be able to afford a part for that thing and then get back on the road. So it sucks because I use a lot of my liquidity, basically all of it, because the wife and I bought a house while starting this business. So there goes all the cash. So now we're just having to sort of grind it out and figure it out. And I love it, and this is really what I want to do. So I can't wait to actually start getting some equipment, because that's what I really want to do. I want to play on some bigger equipment, whether I'm doing jobs or I'm renting it out when I don't have jobs, or, you know, I'm playing around with my nephew or kids or whatever out here at the yard with the equipment. So thank you guys for watching. I will see you again in the next one. Take care.